Hi, viewers. You are welcome to today's discussion. Hope you're all doing fine. Okay, our discussion today shall center around a very vital topic, which is never be a fish in the aquarium, but be the one in the sea. And that will make me to paint a scenario where two fishes met. They met at occasion. One of the fish lives in the aquarium and the other one lives in the sea. And in the course of the discussion, both of them were discussing, exchanging words. And the other one said to him, "How may I know you? Where do you live?" He said, "I just live in the aquarium." And blah, 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 blah. He just tried to describe his location, his address. And the other one also made him realize that he lives in the sea. And as the discussion went on, there was an argument. An argument in the sense that one was of the opinion that there's a very wide, a very big and explosive life. The life has no limitation. You can move on in life. He's trying to describe his own dominion for the fact that he lives in the sea. You can imagine how big the sea will be. And the other one in the aquarium was, nagging and complaining. No. Because he could not see beyond the aquarium. He could not see beyond where he's been boxed to a particular location. So he could not decipher. He could not comprehend it. Do you mean there's still another life beyond the aquarium that I live? And this argument went on. Now, let's come back to our normal life today. Today, human being, we have two different caliber. We have some of us whose life can be, likened to the life of fish in the aquarium, because of the fact that we always limit ourselves. We don't want to go beyond our barriers. We don't want to break barriers. We don't want to move on. We always, limit everything we do. We create personal barrier for ourselves. We look for excuses. We are easily, carried away. We don't see life beyond the position we have. So we need to change attitude. We need to start seeing life beyond the life of aquarium. Live like the life of the fish in the sea, who has the opportunity to dive around, to move, to advance, to cover land, to push forward. This is the orientation we need to have. So when you wake in the morning, you see yourself as somebody who can survive, somebody who can move on, somebody who can use what you have to get what you want. Everything is available. It's not left to you as an individual to see opportunity and explore it. As a leader, you must be forward thinking. You must live in the future. You don't live in the past and the present. You live in the future. You focus on the future and you create the future now. That is why, as a leader that is futuristic, that is making all effort to create the future, needs to have set of goals, vision, and mission. You must be mission oriented. You must be goal driving. You must have a vision to progress, to achieve, to grow, to be successful. It's one of the key things that we need to have if we want to live like fish in the sea and not the one in the aquarium. Then how do you do, or what do you do with your vision, mission, and goal? How do you manage it? The first thing that your goal should be identified. You must have a goal. You must have objective. You must have a purpose in life. What actually do you want to achieve? What actually do you want to become? That's your goal. And when this goal is identified, the next thing, that the goal must be written, documented, because any goal that is not written is not a goal. It should be written. And when it is being written, you need to smart your goal. It means that your goal must be smart. I mean specific, measurable, achievable, and time bound. You must have a specific goal. Like example, I want to become a successful business person, or I want to build my career to be one of the best producer of a particular product. And this is a goal. And what product actually, what kind of a product? You must be specific. And this goal should be measurable and should be achievable within a particular time frame. After you identify your goal and the goal is written down, then you need to set a deadline for the achievement of this goal in question. So when you set your deadline, perhaps 1 month, 2 months, a year, 2 years, and so on and so forth. The next thing is to make a list of everything you must do or you have to do to achieve this goal. What and what you need to do daily, hourly, weekly, monthly, and what have you. It should be written down and followed in total. Next thing you also need to do is to create an action plan. You must create an action plan for yourself. An action plan in the sense that this is what I need to do for this to be achieved. This is so you actually need to have an action plan. The action plan is the one that you need to put in place. Vis-a-vis, you need to know what comes first and what comes last. Invariably, you need to prioritize all your plans. What will be required of you to achieve certain goal you've set ahead of you? What will be needed? What should be forgone? What should be placed on the scale of preference are very essential. So what comes first? What you place in the middle? What comes last? You have to set a kind of priorities. Your action plan is very essential. You need to follow the procedure, ways. Then this action plan has to be,